Maybe not small. It was... What? Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last episode, we wrapped things up in the Gerudo Desert and presented ourselves with our final bottle challenge, which involves killing these guys. I need to get 2 of them. That's a big one. That's a big one. Be gone. Go. Get him. No. Golly gee williker. Yeah, we're hunting big poes today. We need 10 of them, and that's what they look like. And I have been told in no, shall we say, uncertain terms, that the best way to do it is to do it on horseback. I was trying to get them with my sword, and it was working for the little ones. My God, have we just finally gotten our first big one? Give me the big one. It smiles. It's yellow. I need it. Please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. You defeated Poe the Ghost. Do you want to catch it in a bottle? Yes, please. Give it to me now. You caught a big Poe. Sell it at the ghost shop for a lot of money. Very good. So that's the first of 10. And as I mentioned yesterday, I have found a guide that will tell me where the 10 should spawn. For whatever reason, when we were doing this yesterday, a lot of little ones were also spawning there. So I don't know if it is just completely luck-based or if you had to catch a certain amount of small ones in order to get the big ones going. Whatever the case may be, the big ones are showing up now. And that is what counts. There should be one here. There he is. Cool. You. Be gone. Look at that. We're running out of arrows pretty quickly. We've used 3 to kill that guy, and I think it took 4 for the last one prior. Thankfully, however, I have figured out that I can just go back to Kokiri Forest and either, you know, cut a bunch of grass and find arrows in the tall grass, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's there. Or I can also buy them at the shop in Kokiri Forest, which, while overpriced and expensive, we get so much gosh darn money, so many rupees, that it would honestly make no sense to not buy them, because we're up on that 500 rupee threshold pretty much all the time. So, yeah, well, either which way, my point is, no shortage of arrows. We'll have the requisite amount of little precious toothpicks to fire off into the foreheads of our enemies, which there should be another one right over here somewhere. Oh. You don't get a run from me, Satan. Maybe you do. Okay, you get a run from me. Cool. Well, let's circle back, since we have 3 bottles, one of which is still empty. I think going the direction we did, though, is probably the best way. If we cause him to spawn this way, he might just disappear into that wall. Oh, nope, we got him here. Got him here. Get him! Come on, buddy. I didn't see the arrow fly, but he died, and that's okay. Whatever kills the demon is what makes me happy. Just like the demon's face here. That's 3, though, in short order. 3 in 3 minutes, essentially. That's crazy, considering how much trouble we were having yesterday. I don't understand why it is different today, but it's fine, because that just means that it bodes well for doing this in one episode. I had kind of, I don't know, been a little bit worried that this would either A, take a couple episodes, or B, do one episode, but just like a really friggin' long recording session. If we're averaging a Poe every minute, it's honestly cause for optimism, and in fact, it starts to twist and whirl the wheels and levers in my mind about figuring out what we're going to do after the fact. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll probably turn back into a child and do a couple things real quick, but maybe we'll go see Ganondorf. I don't know. Hi there, dude.
Well, if you have a Poe, I'll buy it. Your card now has 0 points. Come back here.
Oh, that's right. We got to target him and show him. Look at this.
Oh, you brought a Poe today. Oh, very interesting. This is a big one. I'll buy it for 50 rupees. On top of that, I'll put 100 points on your card.
Sure. So look at that. He buys it. You slapping me with your stick? Is that customary when you're pleased with people in your culture? It's very strange. So not only, though, does he give us points towards the bottle, right? We need 1,000 points. He said it'll make us very happy. He's going to give us a piece of glass. Not only do we get that, but we also get 50 rupees, which is great, because then we can just continually buy the arrows anyways. Not that we were worried about rupees, like I said, but it's just, you know, a little bit extra cherry on top, something like that, to make it all the more worth our while. It'd be even more convenient if, you know, there were a shop here that sold arrows, and unfortunately, the only shops here are filled with freaking redeads. Maybe, actually, though, we are filled in a room filled with pottery? Does it just have money? Is it just monies? It's always just monies, isn't it? Why can no one fill pottery with weapons? Whatever, there's more pottery, but I'm not going to waste my time since it doesn't really matter. And moreover, we don't actually need arrows just yet. We're pretty close to needing them. But hopefully we can get another 3 poes with these 16 arrows and be fine. There should be one here, right? There should be one. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hello, Satan. Come here. Boom. Right in the, well, not quite the forehead. That was like right in the brim of your hat, which is a notorious weak spot for demons. Yes, if you're ever face to face with a demon, you shoot him right in the logo of his baseball cap, all right? I'm just kidding. Demons don't wear baseball caps. Demons wear, well, nothing at all, because they're demons. They don't, what, you think demons shop at Walmart? They're buying clothing? No. Anyways, that is 4, which again, we are just producing an astounding pace here. There should be one, if I'm reading this correctly, like over here? The map has proved to be loosely accurate, but not extraordinarily reliable. So I'm not 100% certain if that Poe we just got right there was the one that's supposed to be in this general vicinity, because there's supposed to be both one here-ish. Just kind of poke around. Yeah, one here-ish, and then one also like kind of right up on the castle in a way, like near this fork specifically is what it looks like on the map. Neither of these 2 spots are producing anything at all. So that is, shall we say, discouraging. We're going to give it another run through this area before ultimately having to abandon. Part of the problem, though, is that even if we do abandon one of these spots, we still have to do it. We need 10 big poes, and there are 10 big poes that spawn. Oh, boy, he's gone. Yeah, wow, I almost got him with that second shot there. But good to know, at least, that the spawn location is not quite where the map says it is. I mean, the map is kind of zoomed out, so maybe this is where it says he is. But you know what I'm saying, right? Oh, good, perfect. Perfect, once there, and once, oh God. Oh God, one more, please. Oh, we're out of arrows. Isn't that just particularly sickening? Great, okay, well, please, Mr. Bushmaster, give me arrows just a little faster. We got 5, I'll take that. All right, that's 5 arrows. Hopefully that's enough for this. Goodness knows that we've already spent far more than 5 on it, but still, there is always room for positivity and optimism, especially when you're riding your horse around outside hunting demons. God knows that if you're not going to be positive or optimistic during that, you're probably just going to go insane. So, let's not go too terribly fast. There we go. 1 and 2. Perfect. Now, if we have that good of aim going forward, we should be able to kill 1 more big Poe and bring ourselves halfway to the 10 threshold. If I look here on the map, we have, I'm trying to like check off mentally where we've gotten. We've gotten the 2 that are here, right? There's 1 in front of the castle, 1 kind of by the Lon Ranch. And then according to the map, the other 3 that we got, I've already forgotten where they were, so it doesn't even actually matter. But there is 1 kind of over by the entrance to Kakariko / Death Mountain. And if you remember yesterday, we did get it to spawn, but I couldn't tell if it was like underneath the ledge or something. So I'm gonna ride up Hona, right up against the river here, and we'll see if we can catch any sort of spawning action down there. Is it happening? Not happening. Okay, it didn't happen. So that's pretty disturbing. Is it happening from this angle? It did. Where did it... Opponent, I can't see. Where did it go? Where did it come from? What do you... Navi, not right now. Can't you see? I'm hunting demons. All right, this is not the time for your heying or helloing or listening. Okay, not today. I mean, probably not at all today, frankly. This is going to occupy my time, I'd have to imagine, for the entirety of the episode. We had a brief foray into efficiency there. Did the sense dissipated. Where is this one? Is it not here? It's very strange to me. I guess I could have gone a little bit further, but that would mean it's like spawning over the river or something. Oh, it freaking is. Gross. Gross. No, I was trying to not fire the arrow. Okay, we still have 2 arrows though, which means if we're 100% perfect, if we're 100% accurate, we can get this Poe, and then we'll have to go find more arrows. But let's just be positive and optimistic, right? That's the freaking theme of the day. Posimism, opticity. Here we go, buddy. We're coming for you. Ready. Oh, okay. We were 100% inaccurate. That's fine. I know I had said that the forest had arrows for me, but we are not very close to the forest, and we are instead very close to Kakariko. Hopefully, Kakariko can sell us some of these. You know, that would be lovely. At the very least, Kakariko does have grass, and I know there's some sort of foolish imp that is around here hiding weapons in the grass. So maybe they hid some here. Don't mind me, guys. Any weapons here? Oh boy, that was quite a noise. Listen to that when you do the spin move next to the tree. The holy cow, Paul Bunyan's here, chopping down a tree. Nothing, not for me. Is someone hiding them in crates, perhaps? No, no one's hiding anything. That was very rude of Link to just come into the town and start destroying people's storage solutions. But, you know, he's going to do it again because he's Link, right? He's a hero, and you can't be a hero if you're not constantly destroying things and stealing people's arrows. That's 5. Cool. And this is a shop. Whether or not they sell arrows, I do not know. But I'm going to cross my fingers. They don't. Great. We're leaving. This is also a shop, yes? Do they sell arrows? Oh, they do. How overpriced are they? It was 10 for 20 in the forest. Same deal here. Otherwise, 30 for 60. That's going to be the one we get so that we have almost a full quiver. We're just 5 short, but that is fine. Ostensibly speaking, I mean, this really, 35 arrows should be enough. Oh, look, someone planted more bushes. How dare they? These have got to go. Oh, yes, they planted the bushes. They put in $5 in a bundle of arrows just for the little kids doing their Easter egg hunt. Oh, too bad, spawnlings. They're my arrows, and I'm taking them. Anyways, as I was saying, 35, 40 now, that many arrows should be enough to do the entirety of this, right? To kill 10 big Poes. But I'm having such a hard time with aiming that it is just proving not impossible, but gosh darn close to it. It's gonna spawn, isn't it? It didn't spawn. Spawn. Interesting. Where do we have to... Where is the trigger point, I wonder? I had thought that it was there. Oh, it spawned. Don't be... Yeah, sorry, I'm going this way. I can't see you. You spawn on my backside. I just won't be able to see you. I don't have eyes back there. I haven't had that surgery yet. All right, now here you come. There you go. There's 1, 2. Beautiful. All right, opponent, stop trying to take a bath. You do not need a wash. I washed you last month, and you are a clean pony. And you will remain that way for the next 2 months, all right? 4 baths a year for the horse. Can we grab that? Thank God. I wonder if that was just slightly over the water in an area that was just slightly too deep for us to stand. If it wouldn't have allowed us to grab it, that would have been sickening. Oof. Thankfully, not the case. We now have over half of the big Poes acquired. That's 6 out of 10. That's a beautiful 60%. And now we have to really get into the nitty-gritty of where we have and haven't been on this map. Obviously, we've taken care of the ones that we have just done. I have that ironed out. The one right in front of the castle, the one right in front of Lon Lon Ranch, and the one right in front of Kakariko Village. Those are all next to named locations as well, which makes it relatively easy, I suppose, to remember. And then... I mean, you probably know darn well where I got the other ones since you can just kind of rewind the video. But if I remember correctly, they are on like the southwestern side of Lon Lon Ranch. And there are a couple on the eastern side. We need 4. There are, maybe 4, actually. Maybe 4. Okay. I mean, the process of elimination may have just saved the day. I look at the map and like, well, I haven't been here. So those are the ones you don't have, LP. Amazing, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Here you go, buddy. Take my Poes and fill me with, I was gonna say sunflower seeds, but You don't have those, you just have money. I'm hungry, could you tell? Oh, we did a stream today, and everyone was talking about their dinner plans, and it was very tantalizing. All right, buddy, I've got 2 more of these for you. And look at this, we've already made back all of the money that we spent on the arrows. So like I said, this is a hobby that pays for itself. It's amazing. This dude in his one, is it an eyeball? Is it a nose? Is it a mouth? It's probably an eyeball. I feel like it's an eyeball. I feel like, or at least it's intended. Stop trying to slap me. No, no. Oh God. Good thing we don't treat the big poes like the little ones, man. I thought I was about to start guzzling that like a bucket of hot soup, but nothing. It did not. Thank God. I drank a few of them off screen prior to the recording of the episode, and I learned something about them. They don't all hurt you. Funny, isn't it? When you have a demon slithering around in your intestines, you'd think that would be nothing if not painful. But one of them actually healed me. It was amazing. It was a good colon demon. Very nice. I'm pretty sure it won't be the greatest when we have to pass it later, but we'll leave Link to his own devices on that one. Sorry, buddy, you're on your own. As for us, we're going to commandeer Epona to the eastern half of the Hyrule field with 38 arrows. We've only got to get 4 more poes. Of course, that means it's going to take 2 trips, but 4 poes, 38 arrows. That's 9.5 arrows per poe. Come on now, we can do that, can we not? We should be able to do that. Now this dude, supposed to be like here, kinda? Like, okay, let me stop you, opponent, real quick. We're taking too wide of a berth. It's like on the tip of this path, it looks like. Not seeing it. Maybe slightly in from the path? No, okay. Don't tell me this is one of the ones we've already gotten and I just don't remember. I don't think we've been over here. Okay, this one isn't spawning. I may just have the wrong idea about where it is, but it's definitely not spawning. There's supposed to be another one that spawns at this intersection, at this fork in the road. Specifically, it looks like the northernmost corner, near that boulder, in fact. So if we come at it from this angle, should it spawn for us? Yes, there we go. There it is. Getcha, getcha, getcha. Boom. Thank God. All right, we didn't use 9.5 arrows for that one too, so we're pacing well. We've got 3 more to get, and we've got 34 arrows. So we now have 11.3333333333333333333 arrows each. Beautiful. Yes, I would love to catch it in a bottle. Put it in there right now. So I'm going to keep that other one in mind that we failed to make spawn, just in case we can't find another one, because I have a couple ideas for locations where they could be. Otherwise, like that we could have missed. Now, there's supposed to be 2 down here. 1 near the end of this path, and then 1 kind of in the trees. Path Poe. Path Poe. I haven't heard you spawning for me. Not yet, no. We'll go into the trees slightly. Is there a tree Poe around here? Tree Poe, where are you? Kind of in this general direction, it said. This is... oh, God. Get a little dizzy there. It's difficult when you can't even get the creatures to spawn. All right, well, we'll kind of walk back and forth or ride back and forth between these two since they are very close in proximity to one another. See if we can get this one to spawn. Because I feel like I have already gotten this one. I feel like I got this one first today, but I don't really remember. I know we were over here riding towards Gerudo. Dig right back in here. There's no way we got both of these, though. I don't think. Because that would mean that we didn't get the Gerudo ones, and there's 2 over there. I mean, oh, there it is, there it is, there it is! Oh, God. Yeah, look at that! Haha, one of my arrows hit a tree, which is wild, since all the trees were behind me. It like flung out of the quiver. Wow! You defeated Poe the Ghost. Excellent. So now we have 2 more Poes to goes, which means we have 15 arrows each. Excellent. We are pacing quite well with the arrows. I don't think we should need any more unless something goes horribly wrong. So this dude spawned off like... I guess this is the one that's considered in the trees. It definitely seems more trees than path to me, right? Because we have to go past several trees to get back to the path. I'm gonna ride close to the path once more. I'm on the path. Yeah, this one's not triggering. Okay, so maybe we've already gotten it. I don't know. And there are 2 near the entrance to Gerudo Valley. One of them at the fork, where it goes left to Gerudo Valley or stays forward to circle around Hyrule Field, and then one of them at the end of that path. And I feel like we've already gotten those guys. I needed to go down there. Golly gee williker. What are we doing, Epona? Really, what are we doing? We're not rubbing against that. We shouldn't be doing that. We need to jump over. There you go, girl. You're so talented. I do love it how you just are a horse and stuff. It's very cool. So right up here, we got several to spawn here yesterday, but they were just normal poes, not the ones that we needed. Okay. And then there should be one like over here. There you are, Satan. Come here. Wait, you're a normal Poe, aren't you? I'm already questioning myself. No, good. Good noise means not normal. So we're missing 1 now. There is 1 more Poe, and we have 28 arrows for it. So holy cow, if we can't get it, then something is horrendously wrong here. I would like to catch this. I really think that it's got to be the one over that direction. The first one that we tried to do on this wave of Poes. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be over at the end of the path here. I'm not going to go check just yet since we have to go drop these 3 off. And then we begin the very arduous process of figuring out which one of these is not acquired already. Pretty confident that's the one. Just over to the right of that little ledge thing. It's kind of by that tree, really, according to the map. And I guess that's the unfortunate part about this map that I'm using, that there are no landmark features except for the path, and I guess it does also show the masonry, like the stone walls and stuff like that. It definitely shows the wall around Lon Lon Ranch, which I suppose could have been helpful, but it shows one other wall, and I think there's more than just those 2 walls out in Hyrule Field, so maybe it's not as helpful as it should be, but the one Poe that I do have in mind that I think we've missed is at the end of a path, pointed off towards Kakariko, and it is, I mean, it looks like it's touching the wall, actually, so we should be able to find it. My God, but I feel like we were slithering on about, writhing in agony, mental agony, of course, and anguish, in that area already. Plenty. I would like to say that I'm confident here, but I'm not. Thankfully, however, I guess Hyrule Field's not too horribly huge that if we have to circle it a few times and hit these different spots, it shouldn't take too terribly much longer. But the way things have progressed today, like, it's gone remarkably well, and it's almost lined up perfectly with the episode length. Like, if we go and find this dude right now, it'll be like a shorter episode, but still like, you know, right within the acceptable window of episode length, episode duration, which is, you know, 25-ish to 30-ish to something-ish minutes, something like that. Yeah, I think that sounds very scientific-ish. But this wall right here, I think, is the one that is showing up on this map. And the Poe looks like it's in between the wall and the path. On the map, the wall looks remarkably closer to the path. And here's the path. Maybe it's on the other side of the wall. Like, that's not at all what the map looks like. But I'm just gonna ride around here. It's right here. This is it. It's L-shaped, or like a checkmark-shaped wall. And a path. Let's see. Maybe I can ride along this side of it. The Poes kind of have a specific spawn calling too. Like, I feel like they don't give you a whole lot of grace with where you're at and when they spawn. Right here. Right here. I don't think I've gotten this one today. Now we're getting way deviated, because there's no way it's over here. All right, I'm gonna sit on the spot where the map says it's at with specifics. It looks like it, I mean, on the map, the Poe is touching the path. It's not all the way at the end of the path, It's like right here. It's on the side closest to the corner of that wall. Kind of back here, I guess? Yeah, that's just not very helpful. Not very helpful at all. Is it this path? More over to this direction, perhaps? I mean, this is banana. Maybe we've already gotten this one and I just don't know it. All right, we're gonna stop dilly-dallying in this specific spot since it just doesn't seem like it's wanting to spawn for us. We're gonna hold our breath that we've already gotten that one somehow, some way. I don't feel good about that at all. Go around this guy. And there should be one, if we haven't gotten it already, coming off of this path and headed towards the lake. Okay. I think we've already gotten that one. None of them want to spawn. None of them want to spawn. And then exactly where we just went prior to dropping off all those dudes at the other shoppery. There's supposed to be one here and then one up at the tail. Pretty sure we already got this one. Not spawning. And then the one we just got most recently was the one that spawned at the end of this path. And then there's supposed to be one over here. Number 5, as it's called on the map. And we got this one as well, right? We chased it back and forth. Then there are the 2 over here, one in front of the castle and one in front of the ranch, which we got both of those as well. Is literally it. Yeah, it can only be this guy over here. Unless, it does say one spawns over here, but I feel like we saw this one already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got this one to spawn in this general area. Pretty sure. It's this guy. On the map, he is called number 5. Number 5, and he's still alive, and I won't stand for it, all right? It's gonna give me hives. Gotta be right around here. I'm gonna have to see if I can find another map or something that might be more specific, or that tells me what I'm doing wrong. Like, if there's something I have to do to trigger it, I gotta eat a bean burrito and fart or something. I'm capable of doing that. But I gotta do something. Something has to give, man. Give me my Poe. I need the Poe right now. All right, number, no Poes. He's not even opening up to cackle at me or anything. Like, where the heck are you? And are we just barely missing the very specific pixel that triggers him? We are all over this. All right, I'm gonna try something here. Because Epona, she covers a lot of ground really quickly, and she is definitely the most efficient means of tackling this ordeal. But Link kind of covers more ground more efficiently like this. You know, if we're going to find a trigger spot, I feel a little bit more confident in his size 12s than Epona's, you know, size 40s, or however big her horseshoes are. The big and heavy, and you can hear them clopping. Nothing? Nothing at all, huh? Maybe we have to be, like, on this. That would be freaking strange. But maybe. We gotta get up here and shoot him. Because then that would defeat the whole Epona thing. You do! You do! And look at that! That's not a big one either. Why is that not a big one? Huh? Come here. Come here. Okay, so why is that one not showing up big? I mean, at the very least, we learned something. Forget it. I don't... What? You wanna get me? I'm gonna charge up the big one here. And you gonna get got. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again, I swear. I'm gonna do it. Okay, you're gonna leave. Fine, that's fine. You may as well do that. Okay, so that's good. I wonder if you have to kill the Poes and capture them before the big ones show up or something. But we haven't killed and captured Poes in all the other locations and the big one started showing up. Why did that one not show up? Is that just because that's the first time we triggered that one? It's very strange. It literally is right here. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So that one's going to be slightly challenging. It better fall. Now I think about it. That little like spirit Poe that comes out of the Poe itself, it better not hover in the air. Well, I'm gonna be pissed because I don't think I can hook shot that. I don't know that that's possible. And bow. My God. Why? Holy cow. We had 20-something. What if I go from a different angle? What if I go this way? It's still going to be like up in the sky. But maybe it won't be so quick to leave. Wow. Wow. We are running out of arrows left and right. We've only got 14 left. I mean, that sounds like a lot given the fact that some of those Poes only took 2 or 3 before we were able to get rid of them. But this dude's already burned through like 10 of ours. My God. Yeah, I don't think there's any good way to make this Poe spawn up here. Oh, you stinky sausage! We got it once. Oh, it's fine. You know, trial and error and all that. We'll get better at this no matter how many times we do it. Marginally so. We can just get it this next time, though. That will appease me. Boom. Boom. Gotcha. Now fall. You better fall. Okay, cool. Thank God. You know what, actually? I'm going to ride you, opponent, so we can just pick it up and get there quickly. Because that's the final one! My God, it's all done. It's been accomplished amid the rising sun. And it, you know, was a small amount of fun. Maybe not a small... It was... What? No! No! Gotcha. My God. That was wild. Oh, thankfully we were able to keep it, or get it to spawn while approaching from a different angle there. You really just had to be tight up against the wall in order to get that thing to spawn. Wild. Ugh, my God. Woo-wee. I feel gray hairs spurting from that ordeal, but it's good now because we've done it. We've accomplished it, dude. We have all the bottles. I mean, not yet, but we're about to get the final bottle. And let me just re-verify. Yeah, that's going to be everything, really, that we can get. Beyond, of course, the next gauntlet. And then I suppose we could get, like, bigger storage situation for some of our things. And maybe we will. I don't know. I mentioned reverting back to a child because there's a couple things I wanted to poke around with. But obviously, at this point, you can well imagine that is not not something that we're doing today. We're doing the bottle quest. All right, we're getting the 4th bottle, and that's an adventure in and of itself. Clearly, I mean, we laughed, we cried, we slayed demons, and we got beat over the head by this guy. So you know, he's trying to do it again. Look at that. This is an adventure that checks off all the bases you could possibly need. So here you go, buddy. Give us the bottle that we need.
Very interesting. It's a big one, just like the other 9 you gave me. So here's your $50 and 100 points on your card. If you earn 1,000 points, and you have, wait a minute, wow, you have earned 1,000 points. Young man, you are a genuine ghost hunter. Is that what you expected me to say? Because of you, I have extra inventory of big Poes, so this will be the last time I can buy a ghost. You're thinking about what I promised would happen when you earned 1,000 points. Oh, don't worry. I didn't forget. Just take this.
You got an empty bottle. Hooray! Now we can fill them all full of fairies.
Fairies!
Next time. So thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. If you did, I'll see you then.